Hi, I am delighted to bring you this little pop-up card ensemble, and here we have in this little basket with its daisy and its little sentiment on it, we've got this little card that's got a butterfly on the back and a writing space on the front. Now wait till you see this card, it's delightful. Inside the basket we've got an apple, and in front of the apple we've got a little caterpillar. And when we open the card, the caterpillar has turned into a magnificent butterfly. Look how lovely is that, raised up from the back of the card, which has got daisies and forget-me-nots on it, which is quite emotive as well. And on the wings of the butterfly, it says, "Thank you for giving me wings." Now, this has been designed as a teacher's card, and I'm aware that in the US, as of making this video, you may well have already have broken up for the summer holidays, but not to worry, you can still use this for any kind of trainer, caregiver, teacher. There's another sentiment that comes with the kit that just says thank you, and there's a blank one for you to write your own thing on there as well. So this card is for anybody that gives your child or your grandchild or indeed yourself wings. So here are all my bits and bobs cut out. I can't wait to put this together. So I'm going to begin by folding my apple in half. Obviously, I'm not using my scoring board for that. I'm going to do it by eye. So that's that piece done. And then I'm going to take these pieces, ignore the fact that my piece of card here has got a bit of a mess on the back. I'm on 250 gram with this. And the kit comes with two sizes of cards, one large one and one smaller one. Now mine has been done on the cry cut, so I think it's probably between the two sizes. But if your big one is too big and you're cutting by hand, you can always print out a bit smaller if you want, at 70% or something like that. Just have a look at what it looks like on the screen. And this piece here is going to stick down here, and I haven't done it as one big piece because I don't want to interfere with this fold. You see, I can still fold that very, very nicely, and there won't be any too much bulk there in the seam. And the same with this one. Line all the edges up nicely, and you've got this tiny little gap here that means that you can close it nicely. There we go, and there's your card, looking lovely already. Now then, what shall we do next? Let's construct the actual form, and for that we need these two pieces here, and I'm going to score along all the lines. These are then going to fold to form boxes. So fold them all in towards the white side. So a little bit of glue on there. And a little bit of glue on here. And you can do this one of two ways. You can fold this little end over, fold these two pieces over to meet it, or you can construct it in its box form like this. Makes no odds. There we go. And then you've got these two boxes here like this. Then we're going to take our butterfly and we're going to fold our butterfly in half. There we are. So there's our butterfly. And now I'm going to take one of my box forms. I'm going to squish it flat. I'm going to glue one section of my box. And I'm going to do the same with this one. And when that's had a little bit of a chance to go tacky, which will be in just a moment, I'm going to take one of my halves and I'm going to glue it onto my butterfly. I like this. And I'm going to do the same with this one. When I can figure it out. There we go. Same with this one. Line these two up like this. So now I've got this going on, and you can see that my box will fold flat like that. And next what I'm going to do is glue both sides of the bit of my boxes that aren't attached to the butterfly on both sides. Give that a little time to go tacky. If I had a prize for every time I said, "Oh, let it go tacky," I'd have a lot of prizes. And then I'm going to line this up so that the butterfly wings sit within the card, or as near as damn it. They do poke out just ever so slightly. And that's fine. And then I'm going to fold my card like so and glue it down. I'm going to leave that to grab for a minute before I go opening it, and let's have a look at this basket here. And I need my craft knife and I need my cutting mat for this little bit, because I'm going to slice into one of these baskets, and I'm going to go along the edge of this basket where it meets the back, where the front meets the back of the basket, and I'm just going to give myself a little bit of a wiggly line. I'm following the basket shape, the curves of the basket shape, depending on your dexterity. You don't have to do that, you can just do a straight curve across if you want to. There we go. And when I've done that, I'm going to check that my butterfly, that my card fits. I'm going to go just a little further. We don't want to go all the way to the edge because we'll be cutting it in half, and that's wrong. Let's see where I've done to, and just extend that a little bit more. And check out my card. Fits inside the basket, which it does. How lovely does that look? And then I'm going to glue everything above the slice and just a narrow seam everywhere else. Next, stick these two pieces together and lose my cutting mat. I don't need that anymore. It's looking like I can't wait to open it. Again, for me last night, it was 3 AM. I was finishing this off this morning, and I cannot wait to see what this looks like. So I'm going to give that a little while to dry whilst I go on to this one. Now, like I said, there are two kits, two sizes of card in this little kit. The large one, you get this little card. On the smaller one, you don't get the little card. Right, that's that. Now let's decorate the front of our basket. I'm going to stick these two together like this so I can see where I'm going. There. I want these to go in the middle like this, and I want this one to sit on top, obviously below. I need to glue below my cut line. So there we go. I know where I'm going. So I'm going to glue half my daisy. And you'll notice that the shadow is at the bottom there, so don't get it upside down like I just did and then had to redo it. And you can pop your daisy on like that, and there's your basket decorated. Looks lovely. And then when all that is dry, your apple and your little card can fit inside. And now this is my reveal. You will have seen it in the introduction to the video, but this is actually the first time I've seen this. So let's have a look. Oh my, it looks amazing. It looks amazing. Oh, this is beautiful. And the sentiment says, thank you for giving me wings. This really doesn't have to be for a teacher, does it? It is so nice. The depth of the butterfly away from the card is really quite something. I'm very, very happy with that. Let's pop it in its little basket and see what it looks like. Complete, even though my little bits and bobs aren't quite dry here. So the apple fits inside the basket so sweetly, and then there's a little card at the back. This little card is left blank, so you've got room to write something beautiful in there with the little butterfly in the back. You've got a little butterfly here as well that you could pop on if you wanted to. There we are. So I'm delighted with my card. I hope you enjoy that. I hope you get some use out of it, even if your children or grandchildren have already broken up in the US for summer. I'm sure you can find a very nice use for this card. Maybe pop a different sentiment on there. There you go. Lovely. I'll see you next time.